Hello everyone, welcome to Guide a Path to Many Worlds. This is my channel. um, Okay, and in this session, I would like to go for virtual machines on Google Cloud Platform. So, what exactly a Google Cloud Platform provides these virtual machines? I hope you all have this prior experience over these virtual machines and a basic idea of virtual machines. Let me give a brief idea on virtual machines here. So, what exactly a virtual machine and what is the purpose of this virtual machine? What exactly I wanted to tell here is a virtual machine is hosted on a physical server. You can see here a picture over and it has some physical server. On top of it, there is a hardware and there is a hypervisor. On top of this hypervisor, there are a lot of OSs are installed in this hypervisor, meaning one can host multiple OSs on a physical server. So basically, if I would like to say, on a single server, you can install multiple different OS like Android and then Windows and then Ubuntu, Linux. There are different OSs on a single physical server. This reduces the lot of infrastructure service to most of them. And today, I would like to create one VM which is hosted on Google Cloud Platform. So before getting into this, I would like to give you some Google Cloud Platform virtual machine usages here. So basically, Google Cloud Platform provides some free credits to the users who are using this Google Cloud Platform to learn and enhance their skills. So let's see here how and how much the Google uh, Cloud Platform is providing for each user. So let's search for Google Cloud Platform sign up. So they're saying it's free. Okay, let's see. So here we can see they're giving some $300 free credit, which can be used to spend around 12 months. I mean, depends on your usage. This amount will be deducted from your Google Cloud Platform server here. So there are different kind of services this Google Cloud Platform is providing. Uh, a few services like compute and then database, compute engine, cloud storage, and cloud functions, networking, whatever. You can do a hell lot over here. So today we'll try to see one of the future which is providing by these out of these futures. So one need to sign up this Google Cloud Platform in order to log into this Google Cloud. So you can just see here, go and do this. And since I am already logged in, my user shows that it is already logged in. You need to just sign up with your Gmail account and then you'll be deducted with uh, $1 if you are in the US region and €1 if you are in the Europe region or one INR if you are in the Asian region. Depends on the currency and the region that you belongs to. And this amount will be credited back to your account after a week, something like that. But for sure, your amount will be get credited into your thing. And then, so when you log into this Google Cloud Platform, you could see some basic uh, details that your dashboard looks like this. Since I have already created one VM, my uh, dashboard has some extra information here. And if you want to see your billing, everything, you can go and check here. Here you can see how much usage that you have used during the period and then uh, if you have leftover credits will be displayed under promotional credits. After $300 it will be charged, depends on the usage how you are using the services provided by the Google Cloud platform. So this is where you can manage all your billing details, etc., etc. So this is how just works. And then once you are done, just go to your home page and you can see all your activities here. So these are the different services this Google Cloud platform is providing, like big data, data store, file store, storage, SQL, and in the going forward session we'll discuss about all these services in our upcoming classes. So for now, let's go and create some virtual machine on this platform. So you just need to go under compute section, go to compute engine, and then click on this compute engine, and you can see a different options here. Right now I'm not going into all these details, but I'm just creating some VM instance here. Since I have already created some instance, it is showing here. Let's create a new instance here this time. So just click on create instance, then it redirects to this another page where it asks some information regarding your new VM. So let's create this my VM. Okay, but there is some error. It says that name must be lowercase letters, numbers, and hyphens. I mean, it says that it doesn't allow numbers, hyphens, capital or small capital letters. So you need to give all these things as small letters. Okay, let's give something here. Then label is uh, kind of organizing your project by giving some labels here. So you can differentiate the environment, services, your teams, etc. on this by the labels. And I don't want to create anything here. You can see your billing details here on the right side of this window panel, and in which region you want to host this VM. We can select different regions based on your location. Right now I'm located in Europe, so I'm just clicking on Frankfurt. And zone, a zone is where your server is hosted and where your actual data is going to be retrieved when you are using your VM or instance. So I'm just selected the Europe ones. There are different regions here. You can select one of the region, and then machine configuration. So what exactly machine configuration is? This is a kind of compute capacity for your virtual machine. So it has some different standards, like you all know that Mac uses the SSD, and in other uh, Windows or HP or Acer, uh, whatever the other laptops or the OS, they will use the HDD, and then some uses HDD plus HDD combination, so which decides the performance of your VM. So there are two different services here. It is providing first generation and second generation. I'm just selecting this default one, and then this is a machine type. So how much memory you want to allocate for your VM. So based on your usage and the purpose, you can select this VM with some memory. So right now I'm selecting some 7.5 GB memory here, and then you can see here there are cloud or platform configuration is permanent, yes, and you can see different options. I'm not getting into these details morely. We'll cover all these things in our further session. So what is a boot disk? A boot disk is a OS. As I shown here, this is one of the guest OS. What kind of OS you want to install? Ubuntu, Red Hat, Windows, whatever it is you want to like. So I'm just changing, and I'm just There are different kind of options that Google Cloud is providing here. You can use custom images, snapshots, or existing disks, etc. So right now I'm just using the one which is provided by the Cloud platform here, and then I'm just selecting the Ubuntu platform. You can see CentOS, Red Hat, SQL Server, Windows Server, Ubuntu, etc. I'm just selecting this Ubuntu, and whatever the version you want to choose, you can choose this version, and how much memory you want to allocate. I'm just selecting some 20 GB for this OS, and uh, as I said, it has two disks. I'm just using the standard persistent disk. So go and select. Now you have your boot disk. This is the OS operating system, and then let's get into identity and API access. What is this exactly? So if you would like to connect to this virtual machine, you need some default port accesses to enable the connection for this operating system. So I'm just allowing all the default access for this boot system, and then in the later sessions, if you want to customize this IPs and all, we can do in our virtual machine image over there, and then you can allow all the traffics however you want to secure your virtual machine. And then there are a lot of other options like management, security, disks, networking, tenancy, etc. So we can manage all these things here. You can manage your disks details like automation, on which host machine, automatic restart. If you would like to deploy some startup scripts where you want to install some predefined tools like Notepad++, or you would like to install some putty or some WinSCP on your machine during the startup. You can run this script here, then all this will be installed on your VM once the VM has been started. And there are different disks. If you want to attach some new disks apart from 20 GB that we have provided, then you can attach a new disk here by using these options. And there are networking options where you can allow different ports, network ranges here. So these are some few configuration details. Let's hit the create button. Okay, meaning Google Cloud will take some time to create this VM. Let's wait for a second. I hope this will be very fast. Wow. Now you can see this Google Cloud VM has been created, and the instance shows as the instance is running. Well, now we are ready to connect to this VM. Before getting into this, we'll see this what exactly these things, and now we can see this is connected to Zone Europe West 3, and then it has some internal IP and it has some external IP. So the sectional IP you can connect from your PuTTY WinSAP to this server. So, but I would show one more thing here. Like Google Cloud is providing some more features where you can connect this VM using different options provided here with the SSH client. If you don't want to use SSH client, go and install the gcloud command from the browser. Just go to Google and then download the gcloud command tool. It is just like a putty where you can log in with your SSH key, private key, and then you'll be able to log in. So I'm just, and there are different options if you would like to start, stop, delete. If you want to see network details, new machine image, or logs of this VM, you can, all these things you can see here. This is like barely managing your VM from the browser window. Now let's connect to this VM. So now I'm using this browser window. So what happens is this trying to connect the newly created VM with the SSH keys, which is taken directly from the virtual machine here. And see, you can see it is connected to this VM. It is connected to the host machine, and then it is has some SSH RSA you can download if you would like to connect it from our putty, and it has some documentation details like this now. Let's verify the memory that we have created 20 GB, how much memory it has been consumed, etc. Let's execute this. So this says that it has 20 GB and it is used 6%, and the other details are here. It uses 50, for the boot OS it uses the 105 MB. Oh, it's very cheap, right? And then it has some temporary file system, udev, etc. All these details, and whatever the operations that you would like to perform on this virtual machine, you can do all these things. You can see here all these things. Since we have created, just get into slash home slash ubuntu. Now you can see your details here. Who am I at? And can execute the commands whatever you want. This is just simple ubuntu machine. That's all for this session. We'll continue with the furthermore details in the upcoming sessions. Let's keep subscribe to our channel, The Guide, A Path to Many Worlds. We have a lot of other videos as well. Uh, just connect. Okay. Thank you all. We'll see you in further sessions. Thank you very much.